Airlines will hand you 11 things for free this year, but only if you ask for them out loud. It's not a gimmick. It's not a credit card pitch. These are services already built into the ticket you bought, quietly reserved for travelers our age, and almost nobody requests them. Here's my honest take. Airlines aren't hiding these perks. They're just never going to volunteer. U.S. airlines board more than 800 million passengers a year, and a service announced is a service that costs money. So today, I'm sharing all 11 with you, including the exact words to say to claim each one. Number 5 is probably sitting in your wallet right now. And number 1, there's a federal job title most gate agents hope you never learn. Perk number 11, the gate pass your family never asks for. This one genuinely surprises people. Your son or daughter doesn't need a ticket to walk you to your gate. Most major U.S. airlines will print an Escort pass at the check-in counter for someone assisting a passenger who needs help. It goes through security like a boarding pass, and your family stays with you until you board. Here's how this typically goes. A son asks at the counter while helping his mother check in. The agent prints a pass in about 2 minutes, and he carries her bag to the gate and waits with her until boarding. Most families fly for decades without ever hearing this is an option. For someone our age flying alone, this changes the whole morning. Your defense. Ask at the staffed check-in counter, not the kiosk. Bring the Escort's government ID. Arrive 30 minutes earlier. The pass goes through security screening. Magic phrase. I'd like to request an Escort pass so my son can walk me to the gate. That perk gets you company to the gate. The next one saves your shoulders the moment you reach it. Perk number 10. Free gate check on full flights. Here's what's actually happening. Planes are fuller than they've been in decades, and overhead bins run out on almost every flight. That's not bad news for you. It's leverage. When agents announce the bins are full, they need volunteers to gate check bags. Free. Your carry-on gets tagged to your final destination, no bag fee, no lifting it over your head, no fighting boarding group 4. You're standing there with the same rolling bag you've hauled for years, and the airline is offering to carry it for nothing. I'll be straight with you. I gate check by choice now on full flights. Your defense, volunteer early. Ask the gate agent before the announcement. Confirm the tag reads your final destination, not your connection. Keep medications and valuables in your personal item. This one saves your shoulders. The next one fixes 6 hours of airplane food. Perk number 9, the menu nobody reads. Most passengers never open this page. On full-service international flights, airlines load free special meals. Low sodium, diabetic, gluten-free, heart-friendly. You order in, manage my booking at least 24 hours out. It costs nothing, and special meals come off the cart first. You eat 20 minutes before everyone else. If you're managing blood pressure or blood sugar, order the low sodium or diabetic meal for your next overseas flight. Your tray lands before the meal cart finishes row 10. And for those of us watching Salt, it's the difference between landing well and landing foggy. Your defense. Order online 24 to 48 hours before departure. Call the airline if the website won't show meal options. Reconfirm at the gate. Meals occasionally miss the load sheet. That's comfort in the air. This next one is a federal right at the gate. Perk number 8. Pre-boarding is a sentence, not a status. Most seniors think pre-boarding is for wheelchairs only. It isn't. Under federal disability rules, anyone who needs extra time or assistance to board simply tells the gate agent, and they board before general boarding. No doctor's note, no diagnosis, no explaining your needs to a stranger. You self-identify. That's the entire process. It took me longer than I want to admit to learn this one. I assumed it required paperwork. It requires a sentence, and your travel companion boards with you. Your defense. Tell the gate agent before boarding starts, not during. You never have to justify a medical condition. Your companion pre-boards with you. Magic phrase. I need a little extra time to board. I'd like to pre-board, please. Boarding early is the easy half. Here's the one that carries you across the whole airport. Perk number 7. Door-to-gate escort, including connections. 45 minutes. That's a tight Dallas connection for anyone with our knees. and it becomes routine when an escort with a cart is waiting at the jet bridge. Federal law requires airlines to provide free wheelchair and guided assistance, from the curb, through security, to your seat, and again at every connection. Not a courtesy, a requirement. The assistance is free. A tip for good service is your choice, never an obligation. For travelers our age with tight connections, this single request removes the worst stress in flying. Your defense. Request assistance when booking, then reconfirm 48 hours before. Ask again the moment you land. Don't wait at the gate alone. It covers connections, not just departure. The law walks you to the plane. The next perk is about what you pay to get on it. Perk number 6. The senior fare nobody sees. Here's something airlines will not put in a banner ad. On United's website, there's a passenger type menu almost nobody touches. Select over 65, and senior fares appear on the routes that still carry them. On other carriers, the codes exist, but only reservations agents can see them. One phone call. I've watched this play out for years. The senior fare didn't die. It just went quiet. Airlines kept the codes for the markets where retirees actually fly and stopped advertising everywhere else. 5 minutes before you book. That's the whole move. Your defense. On United, choose 65 plus as the passenger type when you search. On other carriers, call reservations and ask directly. Compare the senior quote against the standard web fare before committing. Magic phrase, is there a senior fare filed on this route that isn't showing online? Quick question, which of these first 6 have you never asked for? Drop the number in the comments and grab the free printable version of this list. It's linked right below in the description. If this is helping you, hit subscribe. The second half has the perk sitting in your wallet right now and the one phrase gate agents hope you never learn. Perk number 5, the lounge pass in your wallet. This is the one I think is genuinely underused. Millions of travelers over 60 carry a credit card that already includes airport lounge access and never once use it. Travel cards bundle lounge networks or discounted day passes, quiet seating, free food, free Wi-Fi, real bathrooms. On a 3-hour layover, that beats a $7 terminal sandwich and a metal chair. Several airlines also sell day passes outright. No membership, no status. You're not sneaking in anywhere. You already paid for this in your annual fee. Check the card you've carried for years, tonight. Your defense. Open your card's travel benefits page before your next trip. Ask the lounge desk about day passes if your card doesn't include access. Layovers over 2 hours are when the math works. That perk lives in your wallet. The next one opens up after the cabin door closes. Perk number 4. The seat move after the door closes. Yes, flights are fuller than they've ever been. That's exactly why you ask the crew, not the app. The seat map freezes for passengers at boarding, but the crew controls the cabin once the door closes. No-shows happen on almost every flight, and the only people who know which seats actually stayed empty are wearing uniforms. A quiet, polite ask after boarding completes, especially for comfort or a medical reason, succeeds far more often than people at our stage of life expect. The passengers who fight about it get nothing. The ones who ask kindly get moved. Your defense. Wait until boarding fully finishes. Never ask midstream. Ask quietly with a reason. Legroom, aisle access, a knee that needs stretching. Accept a no gracefully. Crews remember courtesy for the rest of the flight. Empty seats are luck. This next one is a written commitment airlines hope you never quote. Perk number 3, the delay care package. Here's something the airline will not explain while you're standing at a dead gate. When a delay or cancellation is the airline's fault, crew, maintenance, scheduling, every major U.S. carrier has committed, in writing, to meal vouchers after 3 hours and a hotel if you're stranded overnight. Those commitments sit on a federal dashboard for anyone to read, and since late 2024, federal rules require automatic cash refunds, not vouchers. When your flight is canceled or significantly changed and you don't take the rebooking, nobody hands you any of this. You ask and watch the tone shift. Your defense. Ask whether the delay is controllable. That word triggers the commitments. Request the meal voucher and hotel directly at the desk. Refuse vouchers if you're not rebooking. Say cash refund. Magic phrase. This was a controllable delay. I'd like the meal voucher and hotel your airline committed to on the DOT dashboard. That's money. The next one is about your body on the plane. Perk number 2. The seat the law saves for you. Most seniors don't know certain seats are legally set aside for them. If you can't lower yourself over a fixed armrest, the airline must seat you in an aisle seat with a movable armrest. A fused or immobilized leg gets greater legroom. A companion who assists you must be seated beside you, at no extra charge, even on the cheapest fare. The airline can't sell your accommodation back to you as a preferred seat fee. You call the airline's accessibility desk. Describe the need, not a diagnosis, and the seat is arranged before you ever reach the airport. For someone with our years of wear on the hips and knees, this is the single most comfortable phone call in air travel. Your defense: call the accessibility desk at least 48 hours before departure. Describe the need. I can't lower into a middle seat is enough. Never pay a seat fee for a required accommodation. And now, the one I made this entire video for, the federal referee standing behind every gate agent in America. Perk number 1. The federal referee in every airport. Every U.S. airline is required to have a complaint resolution official, a CRO, available at every airport they serve, every hour they operate. This is the person trained and authorized to settle disability and assistance disputes on the spot. The gate agent says no wheelchair is available, pre-boarding denied, seating accommodation refused. One sentence summons someone whose entire job is making the airline follow federal law, in person or by phone, within minutes. Most agents go their whole career hearing this request only a handful of times. That's not a request. That's a protocol. And it belongs to every traveler our age who knows to say it. Your defense? Use it when an assistance right is denied, not for fare disputes. They must connect you in person or by phone, on the spot. Stay calm. The phrase does the work. Magic phrase. I'd like to speak with your complaint resolution official, please. After years of watching travelers our age pay for things their ticket already covered, I can tell you airlines aren't hiding these perks. They're simply waiting to see if you know to ask. But asking only covers the ground. There's a second list of free upgrades flight crews hand out quietly at 35,000 feet, and most passengers over 60 never see a single one. It's on the screen right now. See you there.